What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's January 6th, 2024, and we're doing a live stream, a Saturday night live. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, but figured I'd do a stream here, try to connect with you guys, do a little comments. If you guys have any questions or anything like that. But we're going to talk about Bitcoin today, some Bitcoin news, ETF stuff, talk about MultiversX, some NFT projects on there that are kind of blowing up right now. And last but not least, Internet Computer ICP. I got a couple things towards the end of this live stream I want to share with you guys. Nothing too crazy, but just some updates and something crazy I saw that's probably not true. But I'll share it with you guys and let me know what you think. But again, guys, if you don't mind smashing that thumbs up button on your way in, consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on the bell notifications so you get notified as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to support the channel. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me just check that everything is good. Audio, Yeti, yes. Okay. Speaker. That's probably why I can't hear anything, because it has my default speaker as my monitor. So let me test this real quick. There we go. We're good. All right, just pulled up the settings. So as long as you guys can hear me, I'm going to keep going. If there's anyone in the comments right now, can you guys just confirm that you guys can hear me well? And then we'll jump into a quick crypto market overview, and then we'll just jump right into it. But who's going to be the first to comment? I got some people lurking. What are you guys all up to tonight? All right, I'm just going to keep going until I see someone comment. All right, so let's just bring it up right now. All right, let me just refresh this. Oh, by the way, you guys probably noticed the StreamYard logo in the top right. My subscription ended. I didn't feel like paying $50 to re-up it for the month because it's expensive on StreamYard. It's like $50 a month just to like get the logo removed, put a custom background in, and I mean, once the bull run comes back and either I'm making some good YouTube monetization, I'm just going to probably do this, or maybe I'll check out Stream Elements or something like that. But hopefully you guys can see this. I don't know if I should just keep my window here. I should just maximize so you guys can actually see. I can do that if you want. But yeah, market right now, it is the weekend, obviously. Always not much movement going on. The crypto market pretty much has been neutral the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, though, nice. It's up a little bit, 0.37%, sit about $44,109. We got Ethereum down about 0.33%, sitting at $2,249. Pretty much all the top 10 has been red the last 24 hours. Top gainers last 24 hours got Mask Network up about 57%, $5.31. We got Power Ledger up about 22.27%, and we got STEPN up about 22.12%, and at 35 cents. I do believe that's a move to earn game. I think I downloaded it, but I never used it. But there you have it for your top gainers the last 24 hours. Next, we got up the losers. We got Vara down about 20.74%, sitting at 9 cents. Threshold down about 13. Teller down about 12. But pretty much the whole market was in the red today, but not too much. Let's see. January 6th holidays for today. It's Three Kings Day. We got Apple Tree Day, Armenian Christmas, Dry Bean Day. That's crazy. I always do these because I think they're fun, and there's just random holidays that you just start to learn about because there's something for every day. There's multiple different things, but who would have thought that there's a Dry Bean Day, January 6th? Crazy, huh? And it's National Bean Day. So there you go, 5,000 shares. You guys like beans? We all know what beans do to you. Yeah, National Bean Day. Shout out to that. National Cuddle Day. That's a big one. National Samantha Day for people named Samantha. National Smith Day, I guess, dedicated to all the Smiths and celebrated by all the Smith lovers. And they got Will Smith there. National Take Down the Christmas Tree Day. That's something I talked about the other day. But I know some people like to keep up their Christmas tree for like a month or two after Christmas. But apparently there's a national day for taking down your Christmas tree. National Walker's Shortbread Day. You guys have it for your holidays. Let's see what famous birthdays we got going on for today. People I haven't heard of. You guys hear of any of these people? I don't know who these people are. Eric Trump's birthday, I've heard of him, but everybody else I haven't heard of. So there's your birthdays. Let's jump into the crypto bubbles right now for you visual people out there. This is on the daily top 100. Kind of neutral like I've previously mentioned, looks like we got Hex down 10%. CFX, Conflux, I've heard of it, don't know what it is, but that's up 6.6%. That seems to be the best the last 24 hours. Injective, I know there's lots of people talking about that. I haven't really done too much research on that, but that's ranked number 27. That's usually doing pretty good against Bitcoin. Whenever Bitcoin's down, you usually see Injective going up. Take a look at my favorites right now. What do we got here? Siacoin, wow, up 6% the last 24 hours. I still mine that, but I usually just sell it straight to Bitcoin. But that's doing good, so that'll give me a little bit more Bitcoin profits. But everything seems to be down right now. ICP down about 4.3%. Man, that ran down to $11.86. Did you guys buy that dip? We talked about this yesterday, potential Head and Shoulders playing out. This going down to like the $11 range, $10.50 range before coming up to maybe 14, and then maybe going back down again. It all just depends on Bitcoin and what's going on. But just keep an eye on that. What else? That's pretty much it. Fear and Greed Index. Be fearful when others are greedy. Greedy when others are fearful. Went up 1 point today. Yesterday, we were in the greed territory. Stock market obviously wasn't open today, but ended Friday in the green. Taking a look at the U.S. dollar currency index. Looks like basically it's been trading sideways over the last day or so, but I always look at this kind of just as an idea of seeing how the crypto and traditional markets are moving. Usually when the crypto markets and traditional markets are in the green, the DXY is down and vice versa, but not always the case here. Obviously, it's the weekend. Everything's been neutral, trading sideways. So, hey, might correlate, might not. All right, so taking a look at the total crypto market cap right now. Had a massive ascending triangle going on. We're at a 1.61 trillion. Kind of did a little Bart Simpson right here. Dip below it. We were squeezing, but now we're below it. So if we delete these lines real quick, let's just take a look at what I'm kind of seeing. Kind of looking like a descending triangle right here, at least on the 4-hour chart. That's kind of playing out potentially. We are a little bit far away from that Ichimoku cloud, but obviously, if you guys don't know, descending triangles are bearish patterns. Taking a look at the MACD, at least on the 4-hour chart, it looks like we're starting to see some positive momentum. Let's take a look at the daily right now. Daily, we still have a lot of movement for the negative momentum on the MACD divergence right here. Far away from the Ichimoku cloud. Still looks like we kind of have a descending triangle going on. So I don't know. Looks like at least on the daily for the total crypto market cap and the 4-hour chart seems to be a bearish pattern playing out far away from the Ichimoku cloud. So I don't know. But with the news next week, with Bitcoin spot ETF potentially being approved on Wednesday, that could all change. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's up about 0.3% the last 24 hours. Currently looking at about a $44,082 Bitcoin, about 12.2 billion trading the last 24 hours, 863 billion market cap. Again, hate to beat a dead horse, but it is the weekend, not much movement. Pretty much everyone's waiting the anticipation of the spot Bitcoin ETF approval from the SEC. Take a look at the Bitcoin chart real quick. It does look like we have this massive symmetrical triangle that is squeezing to the very end here on the daily. We are just barely above it, so we're going to have to see how the next day closes here in the weekly on Sunday, the 7th of January, to see how this plays out. A little bit above the Ichimoku cloud. MACD starting to see some positive momentum here in the 4-hour chart, so that's kind of good to see. Let's take a look at the daily right now. Still have a symmetrical triangle kind of playing out here on the daily chart, far away from the Ichimoku cloud. But I mean, we've been a little bit far away from the Ichimoku cloud since October 17th, 23. We can kind of skirt along that. But again, hate beating a dead horse. It's going to get crazy this week. We got the potential spot Bitcoin ETF being approved on Wednesday, apparently, sources say, according to, Fox Business. But yeah, who knows how credible that is. That was actually my next tab. But did you guys see this? This came out a little bit earlier today. The SEC is posting warnings. They're posting warnings to investors to say no to FOMO about digital assets. They're gearing up for spot Bitcoin ETF approval. So straight from, I guess, someone who works at the SEC, or there's some investing resolution 5 that came out, say no go to FOMO, fear of missing out. Just because others might buy a particular investment doesn't mean it's the right opportunity for you. Learn about finding out what's right for you and your investing goals. Fear of missing out. Trends and influencers. We've all seen increased interest in online investing and the explosion of digital assets since meme stocks. Understanding these kinds of investments may seem overwhelming. They just kind of just talk about digital assets. So that came out today. Who knows? Why would they just randomly be putting this out? Do they just want the price to go down? I mean, we did have a nice dip, so maybe BlackRock and all the other ETF people scooped up a little bit more Bitcoin before this finally goes live potentially, and the Bitcoin price starts to skyrocket. We don't know. And like I just previously said, this was from Bitcoin Magazine. They said BlackRock is expecting a spot Bitcoin ETF approval on Wednesday, Fox Business reports. I mean, how credible is Fox Business? Like, everything's fake news usually out there, and there's lots of people also like to pay different news companies for articles, for whether that be for FUD or whatever it is, whatever the price is. But yeah, hopefully, I think they said January 10th, which is this Wednesday, right? Yeah, for any of these spot Bitcoin ETFs to approve. So next week's going to get a little crazy in my eyes, potentially. Is it going to be buy the rumor, sell the news, or who knows? Some people are saying it's already priced in. Other people are like, why isn't the price already at like 50K for Bitcoin? I don't know. All right, who do we got in the chat? We got Robert. What's going on, man? We got Six Figs in the house. How's it going? We got Antonio Busta. What's going on, man? And we got Dave. Thanks for the videos. ICP is the best project on the internet. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, my channel's definitely taken off a lot the last week. I've got like over 360 subs, thousands and thousands of views on my videos. I've just been trying to grind it out, hustle. Been doing a lot of research lately on ICP, and I've been following the project for over the last year and a half. Ever since Six Figs got into it, I was real skeptical at first, and I'm sure everyone else was with what happened because everyone said it was a scam coin, all that type of stuff. But once that all passed away, Six Figs exposed, Sam Bankman-Fried for the perpetual future launch and all that type of stuff, and you actually do the research on the tech, it's pretty good. It's pretty darn good in my opinion. They have their own block. It's their own on-the-chain blockchain, unlike all of these other different cryptos, Solana, Avalanche, Ethereum, which are all built on all AWS servers, centralized servers. And going along with this talk, I did talk about this yesterday in my video about ICP being a centralized entity. Pretty much everything's centralized except maybe Bitcoin and Dogecoin, but there could be a heavily centralized. There's centralized projects that are leaning towards decentralization, but not fully decentralized. But go check out my video from yesterday, and I think ICP is a little bit in between. I think obviously if Definity went away, it would probably totally flop, but baby steps here and there, I think is what's going to ultimately lead to the decentralization of a lot of these different projects that say they're decentralized, but in actuality, they are still centralized or a little bit more centralized than what we think. But that's a whole other debate and conversation. So don't want to get too much on that topic. We'll talk about ICP towards the end of this video if you guys do want to stick around. But I don't know if you guys heard this. This is from the billionaire investor and a longtime Bitcoin bull. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And I think it's Chamath Palihapitiya. But he believes the most important trend in 2024 will be the mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. So apparently this guy kind of was like, I don't know. You could read the comments down here. He was joking about rug pulling Solana retail back in 2021. So he'll dump on retail, whatever. He's in it for the money. Who isn't, type of thing. But yeah, this guy's saying he's done damage to his followers. That's true. I'm not measuring his moral integrity. What's important is the growing theme in 2024. So take a listen to this real quick, about 42 seconds, and what he says about Bitcoin in 2024.
This is the most important year for Bitcoin that has ever existed. We are probably days away from a series of ETFs being approved. And so this is the moment for Bitcoin to use that old term, cross the chasm, and really see mainstream adoption, where our parents and our grandparents understand what it is, can buy it, and then do buy it. And I think that if all of this comes to pass, Bitcoin will be a part of the traditional financial lexicon by the end of 2024. So that is my most anticipated. This is the most important year for Bitcoin.
But yeah, I definitely agree what he says. I definitely think these spot Bitcoin ETFs are going to open up the floodgates to the regular normies. I think that if it gets approved, a lot of these financial investors who are in traditional finance, this is going to be their go ahead. They're okay to start offering, Bitcoin spot ETFs towards their customers and their clients, just as, hey, you got Bitcoin. It was recently approved by the SEC for these spot Bitcoin ETFs. If you want to be a little bit more on the edgier side, the riskier side of your investment portfolio with a potential high return, you may want to put a little bit of money into this spot Bitcoin ETF with BlackRock, with Fidelity, whoever it is. So again, this is the big news. Next week could be huge. Could not be. We just don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. So there you guys have it for Bitcoin and Bitcoin news. Let's jump into the next topic of discussion for today is MultiversX, formerly known as Elrond. Still has the ticker of Elrond, but they did rebrand as MultiversX. They have grown a lot. They've been building through the bear markets. The price has been down a little bit the last week or so. I think it was up at like $72 a couple weeks ago. And then now we're doing healthy retrace, in my opinion, just like the rest of the market is. Currently looking at about $55.38 MultiversX. It's only a $1.4 billion market cap. 24-hour trading volume is about $39 million. And this is what I like about it. The circulating supply, total supply is only about 26 million, which is pretty good in my eyes. So this token definitely can do its run-ups real quick and definitely a nice little drawdown just because there's not much volume for it, not much movement. And I got a tweet here that I'll share with you guys. Taking a look at the charts here on the daily. Obviously, we've been dumping the last 4 days or so. We were far away from the Ichimoku cloud, so it makes a lot of sense that we are heading back towards the cloud. A little bit oversold here on the daily. We could potentially see a head and shoulders playing out right now. I mean, it depends how this day ends. If we jump back up to about $57, which is easy, we could start forming to see a nice little right shoulder here and see Elrond maybe get up to about 64, 65, and then maybe dump through the Ichimoku cloud. The next couple days, Wednesday, the 10th, Bitcoin ETF, that could spike it back up, but then you got that head and shoulders pattern going on. But again, like I said, if you look at Bitcoin and the patterns we just talked about, you got that symmetrical triangle that could be playing out as well, which could make it a nice move to the positive side for that. What else do we have here? I don't think I have the MACD. Yeah, 4-hour chart, way oversold right now, far away from the Ichimoku cloud. We're just now starting to see Elrond go make a nice little uptrend. We did see it dip all the way down to about 50. It went down to the $51 mark here before coming back up, went back down, but now we're starting a nice little move to the upside, which is good to see for Elrond. I literally, guys, I'm so cheap. I don't pay for TradingView. I probably should. So I have to take away my indicators before I can add another one. It used to be 3 free ones that you could use. Now I believe it's only 2. But MACD here on the 4-hour chart, you guys can see we're starting to see some positive momentum. That's good. I think on the daily, I know we were oversold. Kind of looks like we are maxing out here. Could start to see some positive momentum here in the MACD for Elrond. I mean, again, this is all depending on next week, in my opinion, with the spot Bitcoin ETF. So this is the same with every other crypto coin out there. I think we're seeing all this negative momentum, but within the next couple of days, could see a nice little move to the upside. Like I just previously mentioned, here's a tweet from Andre. Elrond touched $51.75. This is called sustained growth, revisiting macro support levels. Let's not forget that staking. So this is the huge supply of Elrond right now. MultiversX is being staked about 66.32%. Elrond pumped from 55 to 68 in only 2 days, but it also dumped from 68 to 55 in no time. 5 minutes it did that. So it just goes to show how much there's not much liquidity. That takes a lot to move this because of the low supply that it has. It is still a community-driven coin. It's severely manipulated by the market makers, but there's no other way to invest this technology. So we either accept the volatility of Elrond as it is or move to a better blockchain. Oh, wait. I bought 20 more Elrond at 52. And if it goes to 22, I'll buy even more. All right. This is something real quick I want to share with you guys. So, hey, MultiversX friends, starting out 2024 with a bang. Staked Elrond and new accounts joining the fray. So just last week, the total accounts for MultiversX surged from 2.5 million to about 2,507,000 to 2,532,000. So what is that? What, 17, 27, 37? So about 24,000 new accounts for MultiversX in the last week. That's not too bad for a crypto coin that, what is it currently right now in the market? It looks like MultiversX is number 55. So again, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you guys probably watching me are new subscribers in an internet computer, but I do have a nice little bag of MultiversX, and I like to cover this every once in a while. So highly recommend taking a look at it. And what I'm about to talk to you guys about next is something about their NFT community. One of the projects that I've been following for a while now. I'm in a lot of different projects, a lot of different NFTs, different chains. This NFT project, I think, has the best community. They've been building through the bear markets. They've been absolutely crushing it lately. And this project is SuperRareBears. So they have their own meme coin attached to it. They also have another NFT project called Hypees, and then they have a meme coin attached to that as well called Hype. But this is their original one. This is called SuperRareBears Rare Token. It absolutely surged the last 2 days. So you could see this launched around their meme coin here. What is this? 1st of March of 2023 at just about 5 cents. And it's pretty much been in a downtrend ever since until the last 2 days. Look at this. It pumped up to about, I want to say it was just over 3 cents before coming back down. Obviously, if something pumps that high, it's going to come down a little bit. But I mean, this price hasn't been that high since around the 11th of May of 2023. But why did it pump? Why is this thing surging right now? And we'll get into that here in 1 second. And this is Pro EGLD SuperRareBears. He is the community leader for the NFT collection. He's a great guy. I gotta have him on the channel. I know he's been wanting to come on just to talk about this project, but someone down here said Rare is rounding the bottom. Breakout was imminent. It was just a matter of time, and we are just getting started. Don't fade on SuperRareBears, one of the most hardworking teams on MultiversX. And if you go to search on X right now and you type in Elrond MultiversX, usually you'll see within the top 10 that pops up, it's the SuperRareBears collection. So this is XOXNO. This is one of the marketplaces that you can buy these NFTs from Elrond, or you can buy on Elrond. And right now, it's doing pretty well. Right now, the floor price for SuperRareBears is only a 0.82 Elrond. The last 7 days, it's up 483%. So they have all these SuperRareBears with all these different types of attributes. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Good artwork. But what I really like about it is there's a lot of different staking that you can have. The community is awesome. They're always doing different giveaways. They had like a little video game that they had set up in the past. One of the other things that they just recently did, because they had more liquidity because of the price action, maybe they took some profits or something. But did someone say boost? That's exactly what happened to a selection of rare and hype pools from Quantum Network. So there's something called Quantum Network where you can go with certain trading pairs for rare and Elrond, rare and rare. They're doing a boost right now for the next 10 days. So the rare pool you can earn up to 55% APR. And then the other one, there's a rare EGLD up to 20%. And then their other collection I was telling you about, Hypees, they have their hype meme. They're having up to 77% APR, and then their Elrond hype up to 32% APR. So they're boosting it with 11 Elrond and 40,000 rare, about $1,600 worth. But this is called Quantum Networks. If you guys are into that, that's something that they're going to be doing over the next 10 days. I definitely took advantage of that. I think I am staking some rare and rare for that 55%. I do have some rare in the Elrond trading pair for about 20%. So they have that going on for the next 10 days if you guys are interested in that. Again, this is on quantumx.network. Their pools you can see right here. All you do is connect your MultiversX wallet here, whatever wallet that you have. And then here's the different trading pairs. And earlier I checked, it was updated. This was the old APY that they had. This was for the rare and what is this? Yeah, the rare Elrond pair, and this is for the rare and rare pair. Blah, 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 blah. Tongue twisting, guys. I can't talk tonight. So maybe they just haven't updated it yet right now, because earlier I saw it, but right now this is where you're going to see those percentages for the 55% and the 20% on Quantum X, if you guys aren't familiar with that. All right. This is the other big thing, and not a lot of NFT projects or blockchains are doing this, but unlocking new opportunities and engaging for potential fresh audience A lot of new influx of people could be coming into this project and ecosystem. One team. So this is it's called OneDex. This is another decentralized exchange on MultiversX. But the one team is breaking ground with their bridge. They're going to be bridging to Solana here soon. And their token, SuperRareBears, their rare token is poised to take a massive leap across the Onefinity chain's fully audited Solana bridge, following OneDex's token 1. And I talked about this with SixFig in one of the live streams the other day or last week or something like that. But this one token that the OneDex has, they're going to be bridging that to Solana. And then soon after, they're going to have the rare token is going to be bridged over to Solana. So what other NFT projects that you guys know have a meme token that's being bridged to another blockchain like Solana? Let me know down in the comments. This is pretty big. So that's going to be potentially happening. They also added the rare one pair over to the DEX, which I'll go over here in a second. They're going to have liquidity pools on Solana, DeFi expansion on both chains, airdrops, adoption incentives, and more community growth. Stay tuned for further details once it is finalized. Remember, no bear is an island. Will you take this leap with us? Keep an eye on hype. And like I said, guys, they have another project called Hypees. And I'll bring this up real quick just so you guys see what this is. So this is the other NFT project they created. Meme token they have is Hype. But you can get their NFTs. You can stake these, and they might be doing the same thing. Right now, if you go to the X Portal app, their non-custodial app right now, they just recently added the rare token, and hopefully soon they're going to be adding Hype to it. So you can swap, do whatever on there if you want within the X Portal app, or you can go to one of the decentralized exchanges and do that like OneDex. So talking about OneDex right now, again, their token has been surging a lot right now. The circulating supply is only 4.3 million. So once this gets bridged to Solana, could take off. Imagine all the Solana degens that would jump into this as well. I do believe within the last 30 days, this is kind of actually, since 18th of December, it was only 6 cents. It went all the way up to 67 cents, and currently we're in a nice little downtrend for OneDex, so nice little cool off. So don't sleep on this if you guys are in the MultiversX Elrond ecosystem. And none of this is financial advice, by the way, but definitely check out SuperRareBears. Check out the rare token, their Hypey collection, along with the Hype token, and then the OneDex and their one token. So this is OneDex right here, decentralized exchange made for everybody. It's pretty straightforward. Again, like I was previously talking about, this is basic dashboard they have. Here's what they recently added, their rare token to the one token pair where you can swap it. But soon this is going to be bridged to Solana. They're going to add a lot more different coins onto here. But again, they have a lot of the, altcoins within the MultiversX ecosystem on here that you guys can watch. And again, probably, hopefully next week, they're going to make this announcement. And then these meme coin tokens for these NFT projects, or the OneDex token is going to probably blow up. So just keep an eye on to that. So that's going to do it for MultiversX, guys, and talk. And next we're going to talk about ICP. So let me know what you guys think about that. I would love to bridge ICP, Internet Computer, and MultiversX. I think that would be a nice little bridge back and forth. I know ICP has like their cross chain CKE, CKBTC. That'd be cool if they had CKEGLD. I think I threw that out there in a tweet, but maybe if we have enough people tweet about it, we could make something like that happen. It would be kind of cool. All right, who do we have in the comments? We got Crypto Paul Fire. Good evening from Tennessee. What's up? What's up? We got Foxfire. Good evening. How's it going? And we got Solstice. Shout out from Oklahoma. How's it going, guys? Glad you guys could all be here on a Saturday night. Truly do appreciate it. I don't do anything on Saturday nights anymore. I'm getting old. Got a family with kids. They're all in bed right now. So got Saturday night to myself. Figured I'd come on here live and just shoot the shit with you guys. But let me know in the chat. What are you guys up to tonight? What do you guys think this week's gonna be like? Are we gonna have that spot Bitcoin ETF? Let me know. Oh, also smash that thumbs up button. All the engagement helps. Dislike it if you want. I don't really care. It still helps towards the engagement, but we're all bag holders here in the crypto space. We all want to see all of our bags moon. We all want to get those Lambos, do whatever we want, but all the engagement, all the sharing, truly do appreciate it. All right. So let's see, 30 minutes. I didn't only want to go till about 10 o'clock. Maybe we'll talk about ICP a little bit. I don't have too much right now on Internet Computer. We've been doing a nice little downtrend lately, but we did take a little blast off. So this is, in my opinion, is a nice little healthy retrace for ICP and Internet Computer. Current market cap is about $5.6 billion. We're ranked number 19th on the charts, $188 million trading. And wow, let's see. Last 7 days, we had that nice run up to about $16.20. Currently at about $12.53. Take a look at the charts. Had that rising wedge, which rising wedge historically is a bearish pattern, obviously play out. So this is on the 4-hour chart. We've been in a pretty much measure move from, what is this, the 2nd of January, this wick top at $16 down to where we're currently over the last 3 days, about a 25% decrease. So again, we pumped up massively. We did a measure move from, let's see, where is the measuring stick, whatever you want to call it, from $9.11 all the way up to $16.28. So in a course of 4 days, 8 hours, we jumped up 78%. That's pretty massive in my opinion in 4 days. So again, when you run up that high, you got to retrace. We're far away from that Ichimoku cloud. So in my opinion, this is definitely a healthy retrace. And a lot of people are saying we could be doing a nice head and shoulders here, which is bearish. I mean, if we look at the daily, let's take a look at that real quick. Still have some time for that to play out. But like I keep saying throughout this video, it's going to definitely depend on Bitcoin and the spot ETF and how that moves. If that potentially blasts off, we could see a nice little uptick here. I mean, I don't even know how this Bitcoin could run to like 50K. This could be a huge week. A spot Bitcoin ETF approval from the SEC for Bitcoin is huge. It's like the gold ETF that I talked about in one of my previous videos. When the gold spot ETF for gold was approved, what was that, like the early 2000s or whatever? They showed a chart like over the course of like 9-10 years. It just went straight parabolic. So something like this for Bitcoin and going from the industrial revolution age to the digitization age that we're currently in now, this in my opinion is something huge. But again, could be buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't know, man. Seems a lot bigger for that to potentially happen. So just keep an eye on that. On the daily, looking at the MACD, we do look like we have some negative momentum on the histogram here. Take a look at the 4-hour chart. Although on the 4-hour chart, since we are having an indecision candle here in the 4-hour, we are starting to see some positive momentum here on the histogram. Not much, but that could indicate that we are, trying to break through this Ichimoku cloud, starting to form that right shoulder here on that head and shoulders pattern. I mean, again, it is the weekend. We're just going to have to wait and see how next week plays. But I don't see anticipation of massive price movement until next week. All right, so I did a video about this yesterday about is ICP centralized, and Altcoin Daily did this tweet yesterday, and he said, seriously, is ICP centralized? And there was a bunch of comments on that. I did a screen recording of Cryptos Are Us. He always keeps talking about how he doesn't like ICP because it is the most centralized blockchain out there. In his opinion, he just hates it. So you can get into conversation about that and what you think about him and whatnot. But I put out that tweet and it went pretty viral in my opinion. There was like 40,000 views, ton of likes, ton of comments, all that type of stuff. So not much later, I don't know if Altcoin Daily saw it. So he wrote this. And then there's a bunch of comments to that. But then today, I don't know if you guys saw this, the man, the myth, the legend, Dominic Williams made a reply. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but he essentially went through the whole entire thing and why ICP isn't centralized to an extent. But you guys should go read this. This is a long, very good tweet getting in the down and dirty about why ICP is designed to revolutionize compute, and decentralization is the key to its design. Network runs under the direct control of advanced DAO called the NNS. You guys all know that. But again, this is a pretty long, detailed tweet. He came in when we all needed him. I mean, there was a lot of other good comments on this, but it's good to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. And I don't know if Altcoin Daily replied to that or what, but yeah, he definitely replied to that. So I thought that was kind of big. And then Cryptos Are Us tweeted this a couple hours ago. And look, he actually did a hashtag to ICP. It's because he saw the tweet that I posted. Is it because Altcoin Daily did it? All these people are blasting his live streams talking about ICP. But look, I bet he just put this feeler out there. But again, let me just refresh this real quick. 11.4 thousand views right now, 133 likes, only 8 retweets. And I think it was all of his. Oh, Satoshi Nakamoto. He's a big ICP guy. You're a big influencer and your opinion matters unless you think otherwise. Also, there's some excitement around and people want to know what you think and why. Is it really hard to understand? Yeah, he's literally has not taken the time, in my opinion, to do some research. He just bashes it, straight bashes it whenever anyone mentions it. But yeah, he threw this thing about insane clown posse, just kind of trolling. Let's see. Now, this is totally speculative, and I don't know if you guys saw this tweet. This is just for fun tweet, but just listen to this. What did I just read today blew my mind. While looking at the Ohim Rave 4chan post of DevOps dumps ICP info, he continued to scroll through the 4chan biz. He stumbled upon this thread from yesterday where the post allegedly claimed that he was a Tesla engineer, where he made several different crazy claims. So here's the first claim. He said that Elon Musk's NFT post is pointing out internet computer. So Elon Musk posted this on, when was this? December 27th. It's kind of like some type of virtual NFT hodler, these little dogs floating around. And this is all speculation. So this is continuing what this guy said. Grok, their AI, whatever here, will be hosted on Internet Computer. He tagged Definity and Dominic Williams. Number 3, again, connecting dogs on Elon's NFT. He claims that they are pointing out Dogfinity, DogMe, which is one of the meme coins that I just went over yesterday. DogMe will be used to vote on Grok AI SNS. And this is all in these screen captures below. So he said, one thing I noted about the NFT Elon posted additionally is that it literally is written trophy. And I find this hilariously similar with the Dogfinity OG trophy collection as the original post describes. He's very skeptical while reading all of this, but this is very hard for me to argue that ICP unmatched capabilities is in comparison with other blockchains. And it's utterly good to read this, even if it's some crazy speculation. So this is the 4chan post. There's a couple different things, and I'm not real familiar with 4chan. What is it like? Is it like a Reddit or something? Let me know in the comments. I think that's kind of like what it is. So it looks like this guy took a screenshot. He says he's not an engineer at SpaceX, but he wants to share some insights about Twitter's CEO X recent NFT Twitter posted. But I don't know. I don't think Elon wasn't even the CEO at this time. He appointed that one chick. I forget her name. But this was posted on December 27th. He said, let's get this straight. This kind of NFT exists only on the internet computer blockchain. ICP can host NFTs natively. If you notice, it says computer at the beginning. Does it? Never. Yeah, I think I did notice that. What does it say down here? Never sleep computer. Okay, so yeah. What is never sleep computers? Never sleep computers. I mean, that could be a coincidence, but okay, that's what that means. ICP can host NFTs natively, complete with animation and music. If you notice, it says computer at the beginning. We have tried every other blockchain, and there's no way to be done besides ICP. So those who were observant saw that ICP experienced a significant pump, decoupling from other cryptocurrencies around the time of the tweet. Yeah, because you guys remember when Bitcoin was dumping, ICP was the only crypto that was pretty much pumping, the entire top 100 at least. The big thing is that Grok will be hosted on ICP, making the first AI to be provably decentralized on a blockchain. This major partnership could propel ICP to at least the number 3 or number 2 spot on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap. ICP is the only platform capable of offering such a feature to Grok, however you say it. Following the tweet, 1FT on the ICP blockchain surged by 10 to 15x. This is the DogMe NFT project that I just talked about the other day. That's DogMe's their ticker. It launched in 2022 along with their NFT collection on Entrepot. Shortly after, they released a spinning NFT called the Early Dog Trophies. So this is what I was thinking when this came out. So maybe this NFT project on Definity, or not Definity, on Internet Computer, DogMe, Dogfinity, whatever. They saw this and then they hurry up and they created this virtual spinning thing that mirrored it just to pump the collection. I don't know how fast you possibly can do that, but let's just take a look at that actually real quick on Entrepot. I just want to see if we can find that right now. It's called Dogfinity. Oh, the trophies. I think this is what they're talking about. Early dog trophies. Legendary early dog trophies are the first rare. So I think this is what they're talking about, I want to say. Unique sounds, perks, merchandise. Okay. So it looks like this is what they're talking about in the 4chan post. Just to make things a little bit clear. So what did they say here? Yeah, blockchain 10 to Phoenix is about a product to finish. Okay, shortly after. So I'm questioning what's shortly after. Did they do this within the same day? Or was it days later, a week later? Because that could have gave them time to obviously make it. You know what I mean? They released spinning NFTs called the Early Dog Trophies OG Collection, 69 in total, with sounds embedded into the NFT, similar to the NFTX posted. Example, search Entropod app. Okay, so let's go back to that. I don't want to play the sound again, but you guys can listen to that. Okay. And then we go back to the tweet here. So let's do a little comparison. Okay, a trophy, and then this is not really a trophy, but I get it. The NFTX posted is surrounded by dogs, and since Dogecoin use isn't feasible on ICP, DogMe will be added as the currency for Grok transactions, and we will add voting to it in the ICP NNS so DogMe holders vote on Grok proposals. Today, a former UK parliamentarian, Burko, recorded a video endorsing DogMe, shouting, "Order, order." This is how they gradually propelled this into the top 50 crypto. My mission to deliver this insight has been fulfilled. So what this info, whatever you please, the future awaits those ready to embrace it. So again, this could have been just someone totally just making this up, speculating. Like I said, this is just something fun I thought I'd share with you guys. But here's another one. DevOps Anon dumps ICP info. To start my credibility as I work for Development Ops Monkey for a startup that they tell us is worth a few billion. If you don't know what DevOps is, we basically help most programmers in the company hook up their applications. The job is a pain in the ass. And in short, ICP practically renders my job meaningless because ICP itself handles so much of the work itself. In addition, this post won't be comparing ICP to other cryptos because the competition to ICP isn't just a token. It's the entire cloud ecosystem. AWS, Microsoft, Azure, Google Cloud, etc. With ICP, you can literally just reference the canister ID and make calls to it. Okay, so that has nothing to do with, I guess this, I'm trying to see where this has to relate with what we're just talking about because I glanced through this, but I don't see anything about what we just said in the previous tweet. Okay, I think it's just kind of this guy talking about it. Yeah, sounds like he's just kind of talking about a lot of the DNS dev stuff on ICP, but yeah, going back to this original tweet, what do you guys think about this? You think this is just all BS, or do you actually think Elon Musk is going to use internet computer? I mean, I'm laughing. Anything's possible, but this is just something I definitely thought. 4 months ago, ICP 24 volume was as low as 10 million, and when ICP had a recent high above $15, the 24-hour volume was over $1 billion. Yeah, definitely made that massive surge. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Just a little over 40 minutes, like I've said. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to talk about in the comments, but I appreciate all you 20 people tuning in. It is Saturday night. Probably going to play a little bit of Oculus with Six Figs after this. I tried updating it. I haven't played it in forever, but we usually play that game called Onward. It's kind of a first-person shooter. It's pretty fun, pretty realistic. You guys into Oculus? When I first bought it, I was into it, and then I kind of not really played it, but I played every now and then. But it's one of those nights. I drank an energy drink a couple hours ago, and I'm kind of wired right now. So I got the next 3 days. So why not? Why not? Why not? But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. We just basically waiting to hear if this spot Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved or not. Potentially this Wednesday. There's, what is it? The CBS News or CNBC News or whatever the heck it is. Take it all with a grain of salt. We got MultiversX, Elrond, making a little dip right now. We got the SuperRareBears NFT project, them bridging over to Solana. Their meme tokens taking off. We got Internet Computer, the being some decentralized, centralized, all that topics being discussed. And yeah, Elon building and using Internet Computer. Who knows? So that's going to do it for me, guys. I truly do appreciate all the love and support. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out. And I think we're going to go live tomorrow again. I think me and Six Figs might go live. We're going to do some technical analysis, all that type of stuff. So if you guys want any technical analysis or anything, let me know down in the comments below, and we'll try to get to your favorite coin tomorrow. Other than that, stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne out.